is a gorgeous shot from the Anna Spanish Head Resort Hotel in Lincoln City. Welcome back to Afternoon Live. The holidays can be very romantic, but they also have the potential to be quite awkward if you're in a new relationship. So here to help us with the do's and don'ts of dating over the holidays is professional matchmaker Laura Jacobs is with us today. Hey, Laura.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. All right. We're talking relationships. I guess the first question is, should you choose to be in a relationship just because it's the holidays?
Absolutely not. Do not do this cuffing season mistake. I see a lot of people do this and they just end up more miserable. I think if you have a holiday party and you're feeling like the single one out and you need a date, don't worry about it. Just go alone and you might meet someone there that you actually like.
What if you're thinking about breaking up with somebody, but it's like right now? Do you wait?
That's awkward. That's awkward. I would just do it. Pull the Band-Aid off.
And be lonely for Christmas. You know, speaking of which, I sometimes think if you didn't do it, you could probably show by your gift, right? But I mean, that's the other thing is gifts are so hard for every couple, you know, as far as what to give, you know, for your loved one. I mean, what are your tips there?
I think it depends where you're at in the relationship, and I don't mean time by that. Have you defined the relationship? Or is it casual? Is it super serious? If it's casual, you know, get them whatever you feel is fitting. If it's serious and you really, really care about this person, I would definitely put some effort into your gifts.
What are some good ideas? I know it's probably hard to like just throw out some, but I know like jewelry. I mean, at what point do you say as a male, like, okay, I should give a woman jewelry?
I think women love jewelry, and I think if it's early on, you don't have to go buy diamonds or something super expensive. Go buy her a cute little bracelet with Swarovski crystals that's still nice, or some earrings. Like, that's just a nice gift. It doesn't have to be over the top just because it's jewelry.
So let's talk about when it's like you were thinking about proposing perhaps during the holidays. Is that a good idea to make your proposal happen during this time of the year?
It's not for me, but a lot of people do it. You know, on your Instagram feeds, it's going to be flooded with, oh my God, he asked me to marry him on New Year's, and everyone doing that. It's very cliche. So if you can come up with a better idea, I would wait.
What are some of your favorite ideas that you've heard of as far as proposals?
It depends how extravagant you're going. My friend just got engaged and he took her in a private helicopter and proposed there, and that was amazing. It depends the type of person you are. I'm more low-key. My fiance proposed in front of our house, which was really beautiful and special because it's our house and we live there, and he was like, I wanted this private moment. I didn't want people to see. So it depends what you're into.
Well, congratulations. So are you deciding to get married on New Year's? What do you think about that?
Oh, no, we would never get married on New Year's. I think that's way too hectic. Yeah.
So the other awkward thing I think with relationships is probably like when it comes to families, right? And like whether or not you're kissing under the mistletoe or sitting on each other's laps. There's, you know, as far as that goes with the holidays, what kind of lines do you like to draw?
I would keep it PG-13 for your family. Some people's families don't care, but I would hold back, try to, you know, hold back on the vodka and keep yourself under control in front of the family.
But you still gave the 13. So not PG, you can go as much as PG-13.
I think you can hold hands and kiss here and there, but I wouldn't go full makeout.
And what do you say when the awkward questions start coming from family members, like even in front of your significant or not significant necessarily person?
I think it depends on the situation. Hopefully, if you're introducing them to your family, it is serious and you have, you know, answers to those questions. So hopefully it's not too awkward, but don't bring a situationship to your family.
Is there anything anyone can do like to make a good first impression?
I always say just be yourself. You're with that person. They fell in love with you for you. Don't be nervous. Don't try too hard. Anytime you're trying too hard or trying to be a perfectionist, it always goes wrong.
What about like on The Bachelor when they bring like the roses or the flowers to the mom? A yes or a no for guys?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Mothers love flowers. I bring roses or flowers or a bottle of wine. Definitely. Brownie points.
And so, okay, last but not least, let's say you just went through a breakup and you're just down in the dumps. How do you react to this holiday season?
Try your best to heal. Think about why that relationship didn't work out. Make a list of what you're really looking for in a partner, and try to think about how you can change your status from single to taken in the new year. Maybe it's going on more dates or joining an online dating app and you're scared of that. Maybe it's looking into a matchmaker. Use it as motivation. I know it's easy to get down on yourself, but being single is just a phase of life. And
I'm just curious, like, as a matchmaker, what is it that you see that you feel like a lot of people don't see when you're making matches?
Oh, there's so much. I would definitely say they're too picky. They get down on things that don't really matter. Oh, he's not tall enough. He's a couple years older than I would like. You know, these things don't matter if that's your person. You're not going to care that they're 5'11" instead of 6 feet or 44 instead of 42. Just go on the date. You never know.
So true. So true. Thank you so much. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you too.
Thanks for your tips. You guys, we're going to have more information about Laura on our website at KATU.com. Stay right there. Afternoon Live. We'll be right back.